was Monday Night Raw, and we have Bash in Berlin coming up soon. And man, we got an old school match coming up, players.
That's scrap.
That's scrap. That whoop you. Whoop. Hey.
Like a government meal.
Hey.
Hey.
And
Punk better win this one.
Do you think this was the right gimmick match for the next chapter of this feud?
Absolutely. I mean, the only other match that could have happened was like some type of like behind one hand behind your back type deal, But I think it's the right angle. I see Punk pulling out a victory for this one. The storyline is too good, man. I think they could have put them in anything and it would have been a good one.
Yeah, but they can't run away from each other and Punk chasing Drew all the way around the arena, all that stuff. So they might as well tie them together to keep all that running going on. So yeah, it should be good. But I think Punk need to win this one.
Well, I think this I think it's a good match because we know it's not the climax. It has to be one more, and with Bad Blood coming up shortly thereafter. I mean, it may be a Hell in a Cell. I don't know because we haven't seen a Hell in a Cell all year, if I'm not mistaken.
Might be a last minute standing match, something like that.
Yeah. Something kind of solidified. Like what? We done beat the heck out of each other, but I'm going over tonight. Like, and then that'd be that stick in the flag. Like, you know what? Yeah. Now it's time to move on. We both gave it our all. That's one thing I think about the business. Like the wrestlers show on air when this is over with now. We know that. I hate to bring up some news for you, Sean, but when Triple H lost to Batista 3 times in a row, he but nonetheless, I think it's the right angle.
You're not just gonna gloss over that and just like, listen, man. I think that was best for business at that time. That's what we do. What's best for business?
Wait, who is we?
Oh, I mean, that's what Triple H does.
Hey, I want to. There's something. The way Raw ended, I think it was very unique. With Randy Orton being in the main event in the world title match with Gunther coming up at Bash of Berlin, he beat Luis Kaiser. I think that's how it should have been because it's put more emphasis on that being we know it's a main event. It might be the main event of that show because where they are. To put some emphasis on that because if that match was not booked on social media that happened that night. They just had a visit, Randy Orton coming to talk about his match, and then now all of a sudden, Luis kind of get involved, and now you got the main event, and then you're fighting Gunther. But I think that match, the build of that match is like it is. They all getting a little physical, but they also talking a lot of noise, man.
Yep.
Like Randy said, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna kick you off the show. You know what I'm saying? And Gunther's like, you know what? It's not gonna be out of nowhere again. You're not gonna hit that on me again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I want to see him hit it on you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like Orton gonna get it, but he ain't gonna win.
Oh, he ain't gonna win. No, they ain't gonna win at all because too much to do on the blue brand still.
Yeah. They need people over there, but they need them top stars over there for real. I swear.
But yeah, man. But I think that was a good piece of it too. But for me, it's two things I really want to kind of talk about. All those segments are good. There's two things. One, want to send a shout out to Pat McAfee. For he's about to go do college game day. He gave a nice not farewell, but a nice like see you later type speech, if you will, giving props to his peers, everyone from the production trucks to Michael Cole to Samantha Urban, the boys and girls in the back, like just showing the respect he has for the business. What has Michael Cole and Pat McAfee together done for you as a fan watching?
It gives more a lot of enjoyment because you see Michael Cole for the first time in like years both times probably Pat McAfee was around. His first run and now his second run with this. Michael Cole being free, you know what I'm saying? He just ain't got that bug in his ear and kissing up the events and being a puppet for Vince. But Michael Cole is being himself and being enjoyable. Everybody's showing him appreciation, and Pat McAfee had a lot to do with that because their chemistry is great. And he's laughing a lot more, showing a lot of more enthusiasm, and so it's been very enjoyable to watch.
Pat McAfee's man. He was born for this. You know what I'm saying? He was born for entertainment. He's an entertainer, and I think he's complimented, Michael Cole's skill set and very added color to what they do, man. So I think it's been cool to watch. I think he's gonna have Sheamus come on College Game Day the first day, so it's gonna be cool, pretty cool.
Yeah. I echo both for that because you do see the enjoyment when I see Michael Cole when he gets emotional about a match, like when somebody's really like close with his close counts or calls. He get down.
I like how they do those. They're doing the cam where you can see them now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
And I think he a cool moment for me about Michael Cole's enjoyment is when they counted the 1, 2, 3 at WrestleMania this year for Cole.
yeah,
Finish the story. You know what I'm saying? And then that whole that corner, that crew, whatever you want to call it, with them and then Samantha over there.
Oh boy,
Man, that crew, bro, like you got generational gaps there.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it just works so well together, man. It's just, that's the kind of thing we need to do a show about. Eventually, we need to do a show, fellas. I think the people want to see it about the announcers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because talk about historically, how that's played a pivotal role in how we watch the show. Because when you at a show live, you don't hear that. And it's like,
yeah.
oh, man, you know what I'm saying? So you got to come back and watch it and see how everything kind of tied together. But props to them. Props to Monday Night Raw as well. I know RC, the Terror Twins got beat down. I know you ain't like that, man, but but this
I like it too, boy. But but I mean, the new Judgment Day, it needed that, so it showed that they stay on top or whatever. Now they on top. Now they still got the tag team titles, and maybe another title might creep in there, creep in the group if they decide to go for it. Because I know one of them going to be in the tournament. Got to be, hopefully. And so they needed that to show. Because I mean, Damian Priest and Rhea been getting at them for weeks since SummerSlam. So they need to show some little bit of a get back and dominance.
Yeah.
Before you comment, I'm gonna say one thing, RC. Ain't no more times of getting in there. Let me tell you why. Two names, Gunter, Ron Breaker. Ain't no more times getting in there right now.
I know it. And they might. Well, no, they put that match off. Never mind. I'm about to say Jay and Sammy, but I think they put that match off, ain't it?
They put that match.
I don't know if they fully announced it yet.
No, because Jay said that Sammy takes some time off and he gonna be in that.
That annoys me right there too, because we all know Jay should win, but he ain't.
He ain't.
Paper, you can't even see that happen. But
I feel like they want to be behind Braun Breaker, and he could win the tournament and have a match, but I don't know. They didn't give him his big victory like he deserved right now.
That man said, "Whoever's gonna win, it's gonna be his fault what he do to him."
Yep.
Look, man. But there's another guy emerging as we continue to talk about stars being built in this era that we're in right now. Man, I never heard of tsunami until it talked about so much unless it was the actual thing. This dude is crashing down just like a tsunami does on anybody. Now, next week, which I think they should have put this on Bash at Berlin, but that's my personal opinion. This guy, look, man, you got a guy in Braun Strowman who can go for his size, and then you got a guy in Bronson Reed who has a new attitude.
Yeah.
And you got somebody who's trying to adjust an attitude, who's getting called Andre the Giant by Archer. Do you think what should happen in that match?
I mean, first off,
Oh, man.
yeah. So I mean, first off, You talk about recreating somebody, man. I mean, Bronson, big Bronson Reed just went from, the mid card level, he kind of there, to like, man, this dude is must see TV. So I feel like, of course, he's gonna squash old Braun Strowman. He's gonna squash him. It's gonna be a squash match. But this is gonna be a squash match. Because I think he on some really good momentum right now. So it's gonna be a squash match.
Yeah, okay. We kind of talked this match up really. Last episode we was talking about it. So, but I think Bronson Reed's gonna come up, and I think Braun Strowman is there to kind of build certain people up. I think he had that great match with Damian Priest before his title match at SummerSlam, and now they building up Bronson Reed. I think Bronson Reed gonna get at him. I don't think it's gonna be a squash, but Bronson Reed gonna get over with this. This match gonna make some people with how Bronson moves and what he could do to even bigger people than him. Because Braun Strowman is great, way bigger than Bronson, but it's gonna make a moment for him.
It's gonna be a big moment, man.
Yeah, with the momentum, I do agree he should go over, but I also think it should be a match that he worked. I don't think it should be a run over.
Sure.
I think it should be a match that he works this one, because there'll be something else to add to his repertoire in terms of like, not only is he like pissed off right now, but he can also work with somebody to help him even get more over. I think that's a benefit him. And when he does get the title shot, which will probably be an IC title shot somewhere down the road, there's like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think overall, I think it was a good week with Raw. We got SmackDown coming up later this week, and then we got Raw after that. And then I think shortly thereafter, one more SmackDown. Then we got Bash in Berlin. So we got another week or so. So it's gonna be like a back-to-back type of weekend with that as well. I think we're in a good place, gentlemen. What do you think with Bash in Berlin build? How you think it's gonna turn out now moving forward for the next couple of weeks? We got a lot of things that we ain't talk about tonight that we're gonna come back to, because there's a lot of hidden gems going on right now too. The dissension of New Day and things of that nature. We kind of hit on a little bit before then.
Hey, on Raw, oh boy, look mighty confused on that rope. But then they had their talk. He says, "Man, all you had to do was let me know what's going on, right?" He's like, "I want to replace Big E. Big E already done been replaced. Man, they coming back. But then
I hope he come back, but he ain't been here for a long time, man. We kind of been floundering. What you want me to do? And I'm not putting him in the group, but he's helping us. We just need help against the Final Testament, and he's here. That's all it is, man. You think about it more than you need to. It ain't that. I ain't gonna put you out.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip, man. The member from the Final Testament, his name slips my mind right now, but him and his girl, like she said, hey, you don't put the bug in his ear now. You know what I'm saying? You don't put the bug in his ear, and the seed already been planted, man. We saw it happen right there in real time. The seed's already been planted. This New Day over.
Yeah.
I did see that though.
I think Carriers was thinking about some other things by that point. If you saw the end of that interview. So but nonetheless, man.
They're talking.
Hmm?
I feel like Scarlett don't do as much as she could be doing. So I don't know.
I think it's a character development. They developing her character. So
yeah, hopefully they need something.
I think with her, now you've seen her multiple times, like jump on guys' back when like they try to get on Carrier and things of that nature. But I think if she starts working with another female, I think that's really going to show a lot of good things about her as well. But like I said, right now, truth be told, do they breaking up Carrier Cross planting those seeds? What happens next with them, right? That's the question. What happens next with the Final Testament? Because the New Day going to have something. They're going to be fighting each other, But what happened with the Final Testament? I'm sure they'll figure that out. Maybe they take on the Wyatts. So much
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to have this match with Well, Howdy and Gable, I feel like they need to move on after that one.
Yeah, man. Um, but final thoughts on Raw this past week. You know, we hit some highlighted things there. Final thoughts. What we're looking. We already talked about what's going on a little bit next week and what we can look forward to. And like I said, we got Bash of Berlin coming up. So right now we got 4 matches. I know we're going to talk about that soon. So be able to look out for that, everybody, on the digital waves here. You know we're going to bring that to you. It's only how we can do. So any final thoughts on Monday Night Raw?
I mean, I think it was a building show,
Mhm.
building up to it. But next week gonna hit hard for it, and then going into I know SmackDown gonna probably be over there in Germany. So yeah, it's gonna hit hard for the final show for Raw. But this is a building up show for it, like a building block. It was decent. It got me a little bit more hype for the big show though.
Thank you for hanging with us and watching our special Raw recap. Tune in right here on our channel for more exclusive content that you can only find here on the Champions Corner podcast. See you next time.